up next, a middleweight championship fight between Anderson the Spider Silva and Nick Diaz. Representing Stockton, California. Yes, here is Nick Diaz. Some people wondered if we'd ever see him make this walk again. Good to see Nick Diaz making the walk to the octagon.
From the 209, which you are also gracefully representing with that tattoo. But Nick Diaz was the start of the Diaz dynasty. A guy that went out there every time and just gave it his all. His first round, one-round fight with Paul Daley back in Strikeforce is still believed to be the greatest one-round championship fight in history. Willing to go through the fire in order to make you engage him in the type of fight that he wants. He has phenomenal boxing and also a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Beat Paul Daley and then returned to the UFC at UFC 137 to defeat BJ Penn. At the time, his 11th straight win. The wildly popular Nick Diaz back for more tonight. So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Silva is 8 years his senior. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 11 losses, and 2 no contests. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, presenting the challenger, Nick Diaz! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 34 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Anderson the Spider Silva!
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, provide your opinion.
All right, so the fight is now underway. We'll see how long it goes. You've got a submission specialist on one side, and on the other side, maybe the most well-rounded fighter in this division.
Yeah, he is one of the best fighters in the entire UFC. but in front of him, he has one of the most dangerous fighters across all divisions in the octagon, because that one skill he has is so good that you're in danger the entire time. Nice strike. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off of him by blocking all these attacks.
Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like you know what's coming, can't stop it.
I mean, you have to anticipate that jab coming, or he will batter and bruise you with that single strike.
This striker has come out swinging, and he's a very aggressive guy, but you gotta be careful, I would think, to not overextend yourself.
Yeah, you would think you gotta slow down, but not this guy. This guy knows that he can secure finishes on the feet, or if he gets taken down to his back. And ideally for him, he wants to be knocking guys out. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Silva gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, single collar tie here. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. A little single collar tie there. Nice job with that follow-up shot as well. Under 2 minutes in the first round. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Silva gets caught with that punch.
Beautiful body kick.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. All right, single collar tie now. Ooh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You gotta start digging your shoulder to a side and then trying to shove an underhook. You cannot bend down to try to get out of Muay Thai clinch.
Oh, he's got the over-under. We'll see what he can do with it.
What a tricky head kick.
Wow.
Good punch land.
10 seconds. Round 2 next. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
All right, second round now underway. I'm no analyst, but a little bit of a feeling out process there in round 1.
And that's a part of being in the octagon with someone that's so skilled. You cannot just go after them guns and blazing. Both of these young men are trying to find the right moment to attack.
Pretty good job staying patient as he lands the counter strike there. Strong work by Silva. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Diaz. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Right hand upstairs. Ooh. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Muay Thai plump. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're gonna have to put something on your opponent that's gonna really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Slips the shot.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Silva gets in the clinch.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Got the single collar tie.
Nice looping punch.
Punch is blocked.
Again, back into this position. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, beautiful job by him there. Maybe the opponent was expecting the straight punch, and he goes to the hook.
Mike Tyson used to have some of the best hooks in boxing, and this young man tonight is throwing them with that type of intensity.
Diaz gets caught with that punch. Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of us. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strikes, the longer he can prolong his career.
20 seconds to go. Counters now, left hook to the head lands.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous two rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Good corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Nice defense there, huge block. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Big kick lands.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Oh, strong punch there by Diaz.
Powerful leg kick lands.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he has taken. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Head kick attempt, but the fighter got the right hand up.
Protect your face now. Protect your face.
Big head kick.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Oh, can't put any weight on it. Ooh, what a punch.
Back and forth we go. Oh, Diaz's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Just out of range with the big right hand. Battling for hooks. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship bouts?
You understand that you're getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Nice punch land over the top.
Oh, Diaz's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Just out of range with that right hook.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down. That's a big strike right there.
Some nice back and forth action here.
It's such a fast leg kick. Oh, nice counter right hand.
Single collar tie now. Punch coming, it's blocked. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs. To throw that right punch straight down the pipe, it's unreal. Good stick. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Whiffs on that offering. Oh, slips to avoid the right.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Oh, collar tie. Diaz gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Oh, nice jab there. He told us on Thursday he wanted to break this dude's nose. That is certainly a step in the right direction.
Mission accomplished. You are battering that nose.
Blocks that strike. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, that one signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
Head up. Come on, we got another round here. Listen.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick, and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Good punch.
Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by Silva. Lands flush. Oh, a little single collar tie there. And they separate. Oh, tags him with Lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Silva gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Gotta shore up the defense here, though. 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Oh, nice counter jab there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie, and they separate. All right, so a nice straight punch there. After he caught the leg, he decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. Oh, uppercut to the head, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
His opponent was doing a great job of seeing the punches coming straight at him, so he changed the angle and came up through the middle with it.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh, beautiful right hook counter.
Straight punch lands.
His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Here's the kick, blocked by Diaz. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. All right, single collar tie now. Oh, beautiful jab there by Diaz.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Waning seconds here of this epic championship fight. Silva gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Well, what a title fight it was. What a showcase it was for this division. But at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Anderson the Spider Silva!
Well, his smile lights up the room, and his performance lit up this arena tonight. Congratulations to the wildly popular Anderson Silva. No matter where we go in the world, Silva about as beloved and respected as it gets, and you've got to think he still enjoys a win.